then after that, guys, we're going to go one arm. One arm. And I got an echo. Music first, please. 5 on one. 5 on the other. That one should be muted, right?
Yes, but then it gives me the
So that's why this is the mic and the audio. So this one still has to be on here. Yeah? Sweet. No. Call. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, so let's learn the difference between a wood chop and a swing. So you've seen like lateral wood chops over from the side over. So for me, a wood chop is just going to be my ability to keep my chest up, not actually hinging into the kettlebell swing. So I don't care right now how high you swing it, but what I care about is that you don't drop your chest. So you're in a squatted position, So go ahead and give me 5 wood chops. So as you load in a squat, not a hinge. So I'm still seeing you guys loading in a hinge. So what I mean by that, go ahead and put it down, because you guys are still hinging. So if we look at a hinge, is when I drop my shoulder in front of my body. So at no point in this swing can I drop my shoulder in front of my body. Let me see 5 more again. So again, at no point does my shoulder swing forward, sit up straighter. Good. Relax. So you guys are still moving forward. And what I mean by that is when you start, you're initiating this swing. So if you're hinging in that, you're not really squatting. And that's what we're trying to learn, is how to squat. So another way to look at it is with a sumo squat high pull. So you should go ahead and show me 5 sumo squat high pulls. So that is my line of my wood chop. So at no point, if I were to swing from here, at no point do I change that line. Let me see 5 of those. Okay. Are you touching the ground though? Yeah, that's how I did it. Okay. Well, that's how I got rid of the shoulder going forward. Okay. And then, the next one we're going to do is we're going to go ahead with 1 arm high pull, 5 of them. No, good call though. Good call. And then now we're going to go ahead and we're going to alternate. So we're going to go 1 and then almost palm to palm, 1. So 5 on each, palm to palm. And then we're going to go palm to palm around the world. 5 one way. 5 the other. From the hang to the shoulder, we're going to do 5 hang muscle cleans. So no jump, just turning, muscling the kettlebell over and making sure it does not flap my arm. and then 5 strict presses. When I come down, I always want to bring the hand in front of my face. Always. Even when I clean, I want to actually clean the same way. The start of the movement starts at the chest, over the head. So I have to physically touch my chest. Same thing with the clean. If my hand and my chin aren't able to touch, you're actually putting your shoulder and your arm in jeopardy. So keep it closer, closer. Not even Herbalife. My wife right now, my wife's got the hookups on some mushroom coffees that are pretty good, and they're like kind of, you can sell them, and I'm like, ooh, I'm pretty good. They're good. I'm gonna be into this. But that's how I was thinking about. Good. Yeah, totally. Okay, so here we're gonna go hang power clean, 5 of them. Five front squats. And then 5 push presses. Same thing. I'm going to come all the way back down, rotate the shoulder in, rotate the shoulder out. I hate the power on the kettlebell. Yeah, well, that's why you have to almost catch it. Tall. Taller. Yeah, totally. 5 front squats. 5 push press. You got to see some real nerdle stuff that I watch, huh? The best is the comments on stuff like that, because you're like, yeah, it makes sense. You don't have to be that aggressive, whatever. You can massage gyro always, but it makes sense why we feel this way. And then all of a sudden you start reading like, there's got to be an easier way. That's too aggressive, or like, yes, keep it up. It's odd. My favorite is the comments to go through, especially on nerdle stuff like that. Okay, the next one we're going to work on is my ability to turn the kettlebell over, meet it, and then squat. We're going to make it as 2 points. We're going to meet it and then squat. So we're not going to jump into it. We're going to meet it. So muscle clean, front squat, if you will. All right, 5 of them. Good, and do them like I'm doing them. And then we're going to go 5 push jerks. And then 2 on each, alternating overhead lunges. Muscle clean, front squat. Really? Yeah, pull that shit up. You get 2 on each overhead. It was a lot of points. It was a lot of points. A lot of points. He's scared though right now. It was too many points. He's scared. I'm gonna need those back a little bit. I'm gonna need like, let me see 70 of them back. No way. No way. I don't see that happening. I like where your head's at though, but I don't see that happening. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is a snatch. But one thing we're gonna work on is this idea of a swing snatch. So with the swing snatch, my focus is this punch. Whether it happens overhead or slightly out in front or way out in front, it still meets the kettlebell. I'm meeting it and then I'm coming right back down. So I'm not actually physically holding out a 32 kilo or 16 kilo kettlebell on my arm. I'm punching it and then I come back, but it's a swing and I feel it and then I pull it over. All right, let me see 5 swing snatches somewhere around your brow. So start up high and then work your way down to understand more of this punch and swing. Start high. Start. I feel like the high though, it's such a longer turnover. Such a longer turnover. Okay, so this one even less, we're not gonna allow it to go any higher than our shoulder. We're gonna punch, pull, punch, pull. I swing, I punch, and I pull it back. I can start to cradle the kettlebell and not let it slap my arm. So remember, if the kettlebell is hitting you, the cause of that is because you're allowing the kettlebell to travel around your arm. So if you're snatching, ow, it's physically turning around it. Whereas that, I am punching up to meet the turn. I'm not letting the turn actually hit. So the way that works is this really, really mundane, boring ass drill. And you put your right leg out in front. You put your right arm on the top of the kettlebell. With your left arm straight. Never, ever, ever bending your elbow. Never, ever, ever bending your elbow. Don't bend your elbow. You're going to bring the kettlebell to your forearm. Physically touching your forearm. So whether that's getting lower, whatever that is, hide your elbow back. Thank you. Pull it back. Pull it back. I see you're a real good student. And then throw, push it through again. And then bring it back. I turn around, I'm like, yeah, never, ever, ever bend your elbow. You're like this. All right, so again, punch through, arm straight. Let me see the other side. So the key thing here is actually getting the forearm to the kettlebell. The forearm to the kettlebell. I'm doing a serratus punch or a scap push-up, if you will. So let me see 5 on each snatch. You can go from the ground or from the hang. Thank you guys. See you guys later. You can kill that. Thank you. Later. No, you can kill it. Yeah. I just wanted the kettlebell segment.